Becca, I'm going to ask you to answer this one. Workload has become one of the major reasons for high turnover during this period. What have you heard as short-term or long-term possible solutions to this?
So this actually came up in my working group, both in the short term and the long term. So from a short-term perspective, and this has come up in other working groups and webinars over the pandemic before, thinking about managing employees' time just in the course of a workday, things like scheduling meetings and leaving, scheduling meetings for 50 or 55 minutes instead of an hour, just to give employees some breathing room and feeling like they actually have time to just to live, to breathe, to use the bathroom, makes a difference in the day-to-day. A kind of bigger, longer-term solution that a participant brought up in my group was really stepping back and reevaluating jobs and projects and teams, and just asking questions about all the taken for granted processes within organizations that add time and workload that might not necessarily be core to creating value, that might not necessarily be required to accomplish the work that we're trying to get done. This is and this participant acknowledges, we had a great discussion around it. It's really kind of a fundamental rethinking of the way we design jobs, the way we think about assigning projects. And obviously it would require, if organizations were to implement this or to do this on a large scale, it would require a lot of work to accomplish this effectively. It's really revisiting every job, every role, every team. But the implications could be really significant if we think about streamlining our processes, which is going to increase efficiency, but also helping to curb employee burnout in the process.
Yeah, anybody else have anything to add there?
Yeah, I would just echo what Becca said. Work design, job design is becoming so critical right now. And I think it's something that we maybe it gets a secondary look. We think of comp, development, staffing. We sort of think of the core HR practice areas, but job design, work design more broadly is so critical for the engagement piece, the satisfaction, attrition cycle. And so I would just echo exactly what Becca said, kind of rethinking that. And do we need to? I
just think managers acknowledging that this is going on, right? And not everything can get done when they're trying to, do their own jobs and cover for others that have left, et cetera, can go a long way. Sometimes those simple things can go a long way too.